Time for a quick life hack that will drastically reduce stress and just make you feel happier. And I call it the 5 and 5 rule. And there are two simple parts to this that are extremely effective. Part 1 is for whenever you start feeling yourself getting frustrated or annoyed by something, whenever there's that palpable feeling of your stress levels rising. What I want you to do is think of this video and ask yourself the question, will this thing still be bothering me or affecting me in 5 years' time? Because of course, if we're honest with ourselves, 99.9% of the time, it won't still be bothering or impacting us in 5 years' time. But the reason this question works so well is that when you get into that state, let's just say you've missed your train or someone's just had a go at you, we're not thinking logically, we're thinking purely emotionally, and things can start to spiral. But this question forces you to take a step back and just imagine what your life will be like in 5 years' time. Picture what you'd like to be doing and where you'd like to be. And when you realise that this annoying thing that's just happened will have no real bearing on that, it just puts things into perspective. And I'm not saying that you won't still be a little bit annoyed by whatever's just happened, but it diffuses the situation by making you realise that in the grand scheme of things, this is very insignificant. And instead, you've now switched your focus to imagining this great life you're going to be having in 5 years' time. So, as soon as you start feeling yourself getting annoyed or stressed at someone or something, use that as a trigger to ask yourself this question. But, although this can reduce your stress, part 2 of this rule helps prevent you getting stressed in the first place. And part 2 is that if you've got something that you need to do that would take you less than 5 minutes, do it now. Always. This is such a powerful habit to form because when we feel stressed, it's often because we feel overwhelmed. And the easiest way to eliminate that feeling is by not letting all those small jobs mount up. And if we keep saying, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it later, they do mount up fast, and that causes a lot of stress. And I get that it's easier said than done just to do it now, but remember, we're literally talking about jobs that take 5 minutes or less. Those super simple, quick things. Because if you can commit to doing this over time, it's amazing the difference it makes. So if you've made it this far and you like the sound of this, please commit to trying the 5 and 5 rule from today. And I'm confident you will start feeling less stressed. You've got this. Cheers.